Hello guys, how are you doing today? Dr. Stephen Akintayo here, and welcome to another episode of Right to Work. And on today's episode, I want to share about why you need to say yes to yourself. One of the most remarkable things about life is that many of us have allowed people to define who we are, what people said, how they look down on us. It could even be your parents, your biological parents, your father, your mother, your sisters, your friends. We've allowed these people to define who we are. And so we have found ourselves saying no to ourselves, saying no to opportunities that kept coming because of what people keep telling us. You can't do it. It's not people like you. When are you going to say yes to yourself? When are you going to say, I can do it? When are you going to say, I have all it takes? Okay? When are you going to say, what greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world? When are you going to say, there is more on my inside? The circumstances around my birth, the challenges I'm facing now, it's not me. Failure is an experience. It's something that happened. It does not define your person. That you made a mistake does not define you. I always say this to those who work in an organization. I say correct the attitude and not the personality. Okay? Say what is wrong about what the person did. You can correct and hit that attitude, that behavior, that reaction, but not the person. Because in itself, every human being is precious and special. And everybody has something special in them. You. Haven't you heard about something called DNA? Nobody has your DNA. You're unique to yourself. Okay? You're unique to yourself. And through DNA, we can trace you out of 7 billion people. Your fingerprints. Nobody has the same like yours. You're so original. You're so you. Right? So you need to begin to say yes to yourself. Yes, I can be great. Yes, I can be wealthy. Yes, I can be successful in my career. Yes, I can be a business tycoon like Dr. Stephen Akintayo here. Yes, I can be who I need to be. But you have to say it to yourself. You have to accept yourself. You have to accept you. Okay, and begin to say yes to opportunities. I've heard so many people come to me and say, do you know you can do this? You don't understand, Dr. Stephen, you don't get it. It's not for people like me. You won't understand my background, where I'm coming from. You won't understand. You won't get it. Well, what is there to understand? Records are meant to be shattered. That's why you're created. Impossibility doesn't exist. I'm in a car right now, right? You can say a car. We used to use camel before. Are you aware? The camel was used for transportation before. Horses was used at some point when they upgraded. Horses was used as a means of transportation. But see, we're in a car. Right? Some human beings were born like you. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth, 2 nostrils. Shattered the record of saying we don't need to use camel and horses. There was a time nobody was flying. There is witchcraft. The only thing that flies are witches and birds. Who many in Africa fell to the witches. But human beings now fly in a plane. Yes. Records are meant to be shattered. So say yes to opportunities. Say yes to good things coming around you. Say yes when they ask you, can you help me get a real estate property worth $10 million? Say yes. If not me, who else? Give me some time. I will get back to you. That's how you should speak. Give me some time. I will get back to you. And you go asking people, do you know properties? What X amount? Do you have property? What X amount? That's how you do it. But to say, no, I've never even seen $50,000 in my life. Now you're asking someone like me to help you get a property worth $10 million? How? Start saying yes today. I hope you got some value from this episode of Right to Work. Okay? And share this with your friends. Remember, they need to know this. They need to hear this. They need to be inspired with all these episodes and teachings that we have. So share and like and comment, right? It should be a mail. How these things is changing your life. Say, I want to hear it. It helps me to keep going on. It helps me to keep taking time to share the little that I know. I love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.